Hello everybody, we're back with more White Day 1 Remake. We just solved the math puzzle over here. And we picked up the, what was it called? Number 11, incorrectly solved math problem. Ghost story. And we're going to read that now. So this was the ghost that was, excuse me, standing at the chalkboard and then rushed us. Turned around with her neck twisted around kind of thing. Na Hai, a junior student at Y High School, was a top student, smart and outgoing. She was especially adored by her homeroom teacher. Perhaps that was why she was always full of herself. When the teacher wasn't around, she would act snotty and as if she was better than everyone else in her class. Let me take another drink. Sorry. None of her classmates liked her, everyone avoided her, but Na Hai could not care less. What does it matter what they say or think about me? They're all losers, Na Hai thought to herself. Na Hai was prideful and had a large ego. Then, one cool autumn day, the subject for 5th period was math. The subject that the homeroom teacher taught. It was right after lunch, and with the cool breeze coming in through the window, most students were nodding off during the lesson. To wake the class up, the irritated teacher called a few students to the board to solve some math problems. Na Hai was one of the students who was called up. One by one, students returned to their seat after solving their problem. Since the problems were easy, no one got them wrong. Except Na Hai. She had read the question wrong and incorrectly solved the problem. This was unheard of considering her skill at math. In front of the whole class, the teacher rebuked Na Hai, saying that it was a stupid mistake. The teacher intended for Na Hai to remember the embarrassment and never make the same mistake again. Na Hai could not lift her head out of shame. Her face turned bright red. The kids could not stop snickering. The fact that the teacher's pet was being scolded right in front of them was fun and satisfying. When the teacher left at the end of the lesson, all the kids started talking about what had just happened to Na Hai. They sounded excited that they finally had something to hold over her. Na Hai was angry. She blamed the teacher who embarrassed her in front of the class. She hated her classmates who took it as an opportunity to talk behind her back even more, and she was angry at herself for getting the stupid question wrong. Even when she went home after school, she could not get it out of her mind. She hated her eyes for reading the question wrong. It's not my fault, she decided. She rationalized to herself that the problem was not hers, but her eyes. Soon a terrible sound was heard, and the workbook on her desk was splattered with red. Ah. The next day, Na Hai's classmates trembled with fear when it was announced that Na Hai had blanked by digging her own eyes out with a knife. After this happened, a rumor spread that whenever a math problem is left on the chalkboard, Na Hai's ghost is summoned. It is said that the ghost would stare at the problem on the chalkboard, but her eye sockets would be empty holes. Man. So that's why you needed the bloody workbook to basically summon her, because that was what she bled all over. Brutal. Okay. Pretty rough, man. Okay. So that's the last thing here in main building section 1. So we should be completely done with main building 1. So the next thing is to go back to section 2, main building. And this will be the last backtrack area before we return to the new building again. So we're going to go back there. Alright, the door can't be used. Ready? Down a floor, I think. I believe. Possibly, maybe, surely. It's down and not up. Okay, main 2. The first room we're going to go back to now is the facility office 1 room, which is right beside us. Okay, so in here, the phone may ring in here again. So this is where we need to mess with these. I think we have to touch them. Yes. Okay, and I already remember what it is, but basically, and I think it's only letting me click that one. Probably can rearrange them once I click them. But I think it's random the order they end up being in, so you need to find the order in the, here comes the ghost. You need to find the order in the new building, faculty lounge, I think it was. Or no, the chairman's office. Let's wait for this to happen. We just need to switch the second and the fourth one around, and that should be it. Make sure the janitor doesn't come. Alright. So move you and you. Something fell down. That's it. So they got really lazy, you know, towards the middle end of the game here. They just make items fall out of nowhere. I mean, considerably, this one, you know, could have fallen from behind the pitcher, but I don't know. Okay, so this is number 20 Ghost, the missing children. Jung Jai was heading home really late after a school club activity. He belonged to the Mystery Research Club. They studied all kinds of rumors, myths, and urban legends. The collection was not only from their own school, but from every city around. Lately, he was working on sorting through contents for their sporadically published club magazine. At a busy time like this, the club's president was nowhere to be seen. Due to his absence, Jung Jai, as vice president, had to do everything himself. That was the reason why he was heading home so late. Still preoccupied with his work, he was thinking about the magazine even while he was crossing the bridge. Just then somebody spoke to him. "Hello, dearie. I'd like to ask you something." It was a kind of warm-looking grandma who approached. Her chigna hairstyle and her bent back reminded Jung Jai of his own grandma out in the courtside. Missing children. I think this may be the grandma ghost. Countryside. Right before he was going to answer her, he suddenly paused and wondered, why was this old lady at the school at this late hour? In that moment, he recalled a ghost story that he had investigated a while back. The building of Y High School was erected in the occupational era and was used as a refugee camp during the Korean War. I think they've said this like 4 times in 4 other letters. They like really want to hit home that it used to be an occupational area. In the occupational era, in the refugee camp, there was lots of orphans who had lost their parents in the midst of war. Since the situation was so grim, no one really had the luxury of worrying about these kids. Then some grandma took these orphans under her wing and took care of them. The kids depended on her and got along with her well. The people didn't suspect anything of this grandma. Then one day the grandma and the orphans suddenly disappeared. The refugees thought it was strange, but as if they had previously agreed to keep silent about it, it was a time when such things happened. A short while after that, a woman came to the camp. She was a mother of one of the orphans. The woman went through so much to find the whereabouts of her child, and was finally here to reunite with them. When she heard of the disappearance of her child, she wailed with despair. The refugees, who felt a little guilty about not having done anything about the disappearances of the orphans, were finally moved to action by the woman's heart-wrenching cries. Led by a former hunter, a few refugees decided to help the woman and search for the missing orphans. They followed the trail of the children up into the mountain. When they got halfway up, they found an old run-down hut. They were greeted with a rotting stench of corpses inside the hut and found the hut full of small white bones, which seemed relatively fresh. It was said that they never found the old grandma. Jung Jai couldn't figure out why he had suddenly remembered that ghost story. Feeling spooked, he kept his mouth shut. Maybe it was the old traditional dress that the grandma was wearing. The old grandma who was pressing on Jung Jai with her questions slowly revealed herself, and her face twisted and turned into the face of a demon's. From her dark and empty eye sockets, red light gleamed. She mumbled, and she smacked her lips. "So close, what a pity." The next thing he knew, he was waking up at his desk. He must have fallen asleep while sorting out the materials. Still, it seemed all too real to just be a dream. On the paper in front of him, there was a warning from the material he was reading right before he fell asleep. Never answer her questions. Okay, I want to look up this word. It's a type of dress. It was a chiganon. See what that is. Chiginon. Chignon. A chignon, from the French chignon, meaning a bun, is a hairstyle characterized by wrapped hair on the back of the head. In the United States and the United Kingdom, it is often used as an abbreviation of the French phrase chignon du cou, signifying a low bun worn at the nape of the neck. Okay. So like Japanese grandma hair buns or something. Her hairstyle reminded him. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back to where we were here. Where are we here? Okay. Rearrange portraits in the room based on the screenshot in the chairman's office to obtain the ghost story number 20, Missing Children. Answer phone again for Easter egg. Okay. I want an Easter egg. It's not ringing. Let's just pick it up.
감사합니다. 주식회사 손놀이입니다. 금일 업무는 종료되었거나 업무 준비 중입니다. 다음 업무 시간에 전화 주십시오.
Okay, that was probably it, maybe. Probably get copyright claimed on that music. No idea what that person was saying. Maybe saying thank you for playing White Day. Don't know. If anybody knows in the comments, I'd love to hear it. Please let me know what they were saying. Excuse me, I would appreciate it. So what are we going to do next here? Need to go to the nurse's office. Next place. That is right around the corner. So let's go get that done. Is it here? Yep. So we have both of the lenses now. And they're both attached. So you can now use the two lenses to find the code for the safe in the chairman's office of the new building. Look for circled numbers and symbols and go line by line. You're looking for a 4-digit code. Recommended to take screenshots. So can only go so far down. Can't manipulate the lens. Pretty sure it's the things that are circled. Circled, circled. Whoa, circled. Right. So top is 4. The 4 is circled. Is he going to come in here? I think he's going to come in here. Okay. Why can't I see the 4 very good now? Okay, the 4 is circled. The 4 and this kind of... to make notes here. Or yeah, I could just take my own advice and just take screenshots. Bear with me a moment. Phone's giving me grief. Alright. So, 4. And then that symbol. Two, it starts with a 3. Okay, just looking for any one that's circled. Okay, airplane. And a 5. Next. This thing is really sensitive. It's a 5 we're looking for. There. Okay, 5, 6. Okay, whatever that is. The butterfly. Okay, nothing is circled on that line. Nothing is circled on that line. So we have our four things here. The number 4, kind of upside down, well, a C shape, an airplane, and a dash with a kind of, you can see it there, 4. So we got 4, C, airplane, and then that symbol. That's our code. Okay. Sorry, the whispering's been going on the whole time. If you just walk over here, you can trigger it. Okay. Just a moment. Okay, KKK. So we got our code. So now we need to go to Faculty Office 2, which will be on the 2nd floor. It's our next destination. Sorry about that, it's just my phone alerting me of my younger sister's birthday, which is tomorrow. She is going to be 30 years old. Makes me feel old. Whoa. How about no? back behind this thing. He's camping us in the hallway out there. He's just standing out there thinking about it. So yeah, I wanted to mention, I don't think I did. Maybe I did. The original White Day was Korean only. Like, it wasn't, as far as I know, it wasn't available over in America. It's quite possible that it was in Korean in its original form too, and that the patches that have been made available for the game to make it work on modern systems and just fix bugs and things like that. I think he's gone through. That may have completely translated it to English, but it was a Korean only game, so... Of course, the remake is not the case. Alright, we need to go up a floor. As long as you're careful and quiet and stuff, you can deal with this enemy. I think I saw his flashlight. See if he comes through. It's just not a fun enemy to deal with. I think he's standing on the other side of the door. He'll stand there for a while, so don't let him psych you out and make you think, oh, he had to have moved by now. If you could hear the keys a minute ago and you don't hear him, it doesn't mean he's far away. So we need to wrap around here and come in there. He didn't go that way, I'm positive. He's probably in here. Sometimes you can see his light at the end. Yep, there he is. All right. Go over here and wait for him to do whatever it is he's going to do. Look for the door handles to move over there where my cross cursor is. I mean, we'll probably be able to hear him anyway, but at least get a visual cue that he's entered. Here he comes. He stopped, I think. That's definitely something, though, that they could have really... There he comes. I really wish you could stun these guys or incapacitate them. It's fine, they're a stalker enemy, they're not meant to be killed, just evaded. But they're so freaking hard. I've never played this game on hell mode and have no intention to, so... Don't care if I ever get those 7 trophies or not. And even in general, I think normal mode, probably all the difficulties, they were tweaked by the developers themselves because one of the patches they released was to tweak the AI of the janitors a little. So when this game first came out, they were even more difficult. Okay. Oh, crap. Nothing to see here. Go away. You're not even going to shut the door? Okay, there you go. And I gotta go over here. Yeah, all these drawers reset. Probably wasn't a good idea to do that. Waiting until I can't hear the jingle. Okay, so we're going to be going into Faculty Office 2. This is where the typewriter is. I think and hope we have all the typewriter keys. Let's see what it does when we're in this view, when we get hit by it. Probably nothing special. So 4 keys. There you go. Bam. Dying message. Nobody recognizes me, capital S, how much I care and love my students. I only meant for the kids to grow up good and polite. But they only complain. How harsh I am without thinking about how I feel. But I can endure this. Someday the students will see me differently. Yes, that has to happen. There was a junior year kid who died while sneaking out of the dorm from my watch. I am so terrified that the kids would take such an extraordinary route. It's not like I'm raising them. Lately I've been doubting myself, slowly convinced that maybe I am in the wrong. Where did it begin to go wrong? I just heard the rumors today. It was about the kid who recently died. The rumors said maybe I killed the kid myself. I was so bewildered and angry that I could not say anything. Something snapped inside me. My true intention will never make its way to them. I'm sick of everything. The quieter I get, the louder they buzz, like a swarm of disgusting flies. They keep buzzing in my ear. No one is going to save me but myself. I gain nothing from holding back. I cannot hold it anymore. Today I will make an example out of someone. They will never be noisy again. This is war, a war that will not end until one of us is gone. Okay. So let me get into typing area. So what is everything capitalized here? So we got an S, an E, a V, S, E, V, E, N, O, N, E, excuse me, F, where's the F? F, I, capital I, not lowercase, V, and E. There's more. 4 digits. T, H, oops, R, E, E. So what that spells out is 7153. And that's a 4-digit code, and I don't know which lock it's for. It's for one of those locked things on the wall, whatever they're called, lockers. So yeah, that's how you get that code, 7153. I guess it's probably the same every time then, since it's coming from this letter. Okay. So I wrote that number down because we will need it. And let's see where else here. Typewriter. Place typewriter keys on the typewriter, and you don't have to do them in a certain order. The game just does it for you, which is nice. Okay, I think I know. I think it's in the student department office, actually, so let's go try it before we end the video. I think it's over here. What did I say? 7153. Let's see if it opens this. I think the drawer. Nope. 7153. There we go. Small master key. Looks like a lockpick or something. It's a weird looking key, right? Small master key. It looks like it can open drawers and other objects. Oops. Meaning all of these little tiny drawers. Yes. It's unlocked. So we can get nothing. Thank you. Appreciate it. So if we come back over here and we unlock this particular one, there is a document in here, and we'll stop this video here, and when we come back I'll read it. It's one of the ghost stories. I believe it's the first ghost story. And then now we have the key that will open all these stupid little red locked drawers around here. And we are in main building 2, but I believe there was locked drawers in main building 1, so I wonder if there's anything of use in any of those that we might could check out. I don't know. I might have to check those out. But we'll stop this video here, and when we come back we'll read this document and then continue on. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.